West Slang, man. Shout out my boy Rio, you know what I'm saying? Suave, man. He doing this thing, man. Give you good content in my eyes. Shit, hip hop, rap, music in general, you know what I'm saying? Follow my boy, you know what I'm saying? He know what he doing out here, you know?
So, what's your take on the current Chicago hip hop scene?
Um, I feel like this shit like wide open right now. Like, I feel like, um, I feel like it's more attention on us as opposed as it used to be. It's like everybody flourish, you know. You got everybody from each side like blowing up. So I like that, and I like that you could like really come out as a real artist now. Like, well, that's what I'm trying to push the narrative of that anyway.
Right.
But you know, there's a few other good artists out here like that too.
For sure, man. Do you think Chicago gets the recognition it deserves in the industry?
Hell no, hell no, we
Why do you
don't.
think that?
Because they only glorify like us in the media wise, like the bad shit that we got going on. They don't really like look for our talent unless it's about glorifying the shit that is going on now, you know.
Okay,
So
for sure.
yeah, so I feel like nah, but I feel like we're gonna get to a point like that. Like we're gonna get to a point where like you know everybody like making good music and you know what I'm saying. I mean everybody already still doing it now. Like they
Right.
doing it now. It's just they just only picking up on the bad shit they got going on. But these are a lot of good artists out here. Like even the artists is on right now. Like they good artists. Like they nice. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you know they just ain't about their story though. But that's how you look at it though. They want the story, so that's how it be. Hopefully it change. I mean, I'm trying to push the narrative of that. Like that's the type of artist I am. So I'm trying to push like the talent, and, you know, still have your image and shit to go with it. So it's a process, but you know, I'm working though. You know, I feel like yeah, as far as like trying to hurry up and make it quick. Like I feel like some people like do that to try to make it quick to get some attention on themselves. You know,
Right,
so.
right. And that's what I was just gonna ask too. You think it's easier for them to get on quickly in the rap game by just like going straight to drill and not like
Regular music, yeah, facts. But I feel like shit, you know, also if you make a good song though, shit, it's just what it is. It's a good song, but it's like yeah, it's like it's easy to get noticed if you know promote the wrong shit, you know. I ain't work with too many local artists, but I want to. Shit, like, I want to work with everybody. So if you local, and you see this, shit, hit me up. Shit,
so.
mm, a local artist. Shit, I probably work with my boy Rio. Shout out Rio. Shout out Midwest Slang,
Whoever
bro.
real is, shout them out.
Yeah. Whoever that guy is, I don't know who the fuck that is. But yeah, shout him out. Nah, this one. Yeah, but yeah, I guess him and like as far as famous, Future. Yeah, Future. And then you know because like that's one of my favorite artists. I ain't gonna lie, like, and I want to see his process of how he do his shit. You know what I'm saying?
For
Because
sure.
he can make some crazy shit. Shit, I just should stay focused on what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my music and working on myself every day, like going to work and doing other shit. So that's what I'm working on. Shit, you know, once you lock in on yourself, you kind of know you kind of tune out everything else. You know,
For sure.
shit. That I'm funny as hell. Like I have motherfucker dying laughing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know I'm funny though. You already know. You already know how that shit be. Bro, I'm definitely goofy as hell. Like, I don't be like all serious and whatnot shit all the time. Um, I'll probably be into like technology and shit. I like computers and shit, so I'll probably be doing some shit like
Okay.
that.
Engineering or something.
Engineering, software development, like shit like that.
Okay, that's
I'm still gonna get into that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be a jack of all trades. I'm gonna be a rapper, a software programmer, all type of shit.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, I got a tape dropping. I'm naming it. It was gonna be the hardest pause. I'm gonna say that. I'm naming it Tapes Volume One because I'm gonna come with like a series of mixtapes. So this gonna be like Volume One and shit like that. So that's my upcoming project. Shit, I'm dropping a video today and shit.
Okay. For sure.
You know, I'm just going. You know, shit. I stick to my story. I mean, but it's not even just about my story too. I tell somebody else's story if I got to as well. So I feel like I just make feel good music or like music that you can like listen to and feel and shit like that. I can also make like club hits and shit like that, you know, already and shit like that. But you know, that's just I don't know. That's how I feel like I do. I feel like I can relate to a lot of people. Like I'm like a regular person, you know. No, I kind of like stick to my way of how I make my music. So like I mean I like drill music though. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with it. I ain't gonna, that should be tough. And the way these younger kids coming out, they coming out nice. But like no, I'm like locked in on my shit, so I don't feel pressure to do it now. I just feel pressure to make better music.
Okay.
Shit, most of my songs come from like real situations, shit I've been through. You know, if you feel like the pain, I probably went through some pain, some shit. I'm going over and that shit. I feel that shit in the stew, shit. You know. Yeah. Yeah, we just like ruthless as hell and shit. Like motherfuckers just be like trying to like kill people on purpose and shit. Like, nah, it be shit going on. Shit, somebody got killed 9 times out of 10, or damn near 10 times out of 10, they done did something to get themselves in that situation and shit like that. But I mean, you got situations where innocent people get killed and shit like that, and all this shit too. But that's, you know, it's not as most as opposed to people who dying from the stuff that they do.
Right. At this point in time, man, we're gonna pick. It's like a either or, like a or B thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna choose between two things, man. I just want you to like just pick off the rip. Like, don't let's try not to think too much on it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, for sure.
Do you prefer deep dish or tavern?
I like regular pizza. I don't like that deep dish shit. That shit weak as hell.
What's regular pizza though? Like,
I say like, I mean, even though they ass fell off Italian Fiesta,
we just had this debate and they talking about they didn't fall off.
They fell off the face of the fucking earth, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They ass over fell off, bro. Yeah, so yeah, I eat regular pizzas like that though.
Okay. River Oaks or Forest City?
River Oaks. Forest City closed weak as hell.
Back in the day though,
it used to be decent back in the growing up, but like now that shit trash as hell.
Alright, out south or out west?
Out south, I mean, out west got the hoes though. It be busting out west though. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out west, bro. It be busting out there.
290.
Bro.
Ones or Jordans?
Ones all day. You know I'm white one shawty. You know me off the camera. You know I stay with a white one. You know. I mean, but I want to start buying some more mics. I used to wear mics when I was younger though.
For sure. Here we go. It's back to like the first question. Italian Fiesta or margaritas?
Margaritas all day.
That's real East Side shit.
It's real East Side.
I don't know if everybody know about margaritas.
They don't. A lot of people don't know about margaritas. Yeah. Facts.
Margaritas fire as hell by that.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you know what I'm saying? All right, Dirk or G Herbo?
I'm gonna go Dirk.
Okay.
Free Dirk, yeah.
Yeah, that's not no East Side shit. But all right,
stop tweaking.
Chief Keef or Von off 1700?
Keith.
Okay. Mellow Bucks or Star Bands?
Mellow Bucks.
Mellow Bucks. Shout out to Mellow Bucks.
Shout out Mellow Bucks.
So yeah. Y'all got it right there, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I just lost my cousin Michael. He was like one person that always like advocated for me to finish my music, do my music. He always be like, man, you raw as hell, you fat bitch, why you always playing? You gotta take this shit serious, you know what I'm saying? This your way out type shit. So I just lost him a few weeks ago, but shit, I'm really, that's the reason why I really jumped back in too, you know what I'm saying? Because he wanted me to do it. My grandma wanted me to do it with my grandma. So shit, I'm back. I'm just finna do what I gotta do.
Send my condolences, bro. Rest in peace.
Appreciate that. I guess my stage fright, like shyness. I say I'm like a little shy and shit at first, unless you get to know me type shit. But I'm more like outgoing now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I worked on that, so that's something I had to work on to have to overcome in my music.
Okay. What's the code that you live by, no matter what?
Loyalty is everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a loyal person, so I feel like loyalty is better than love. Like, motherfucker loyalty, that means they got more than just love. They got respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Because a person could love you and not have no respect for you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So
I see loyalty being a big thing over East too.
Hell yeah. You know,
probably is around Chicago, period, but
that's period, you know.
That's a big thing out here.
Hell yeah, man. Messages I got for the shorties coming up the same way I did. Stay focused, man. You ain't gotta, you don't gotta just be a straight product of your environment. I'm not a product of my environment all the way. Like, I made some mistakes growing up and shit, but like I just stayed myself. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. That's what I would say. So if you is out here doing what you got to do in the streets and shit like that, and that's you. Just do that full fledged, or like, and I ain't even trying to encourage you to do nothing bad, but do whatever you want to do in life and do that shit to the end. Because we only get one life.
For sure. If you had one shot to tell the world what Chicago really is, what would you say?
Fun. Smooth. If you bad your business, stay out of your business shit. You honestly, you won't get into no mess here if you really just stay to yourself and not fuck with motherfuckers. Honestly, because motherfuckers don't really come in like this. Not a city where like motherfuckers will just pick on you or some shit. Like you got like small instances and shit like that, but motherfuckers not just gonna most of the time not even gonna even fuck with you if you not fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, shit. Hopefully, shit. Platinum records, gold records. Shit. I don't know, like more established in it, like a real household name in this shit. I want to leave behind a legacy of like real genuine like people, making real good music, and also like not even pushing narrative of like just other shit that be going on out here, like pushing narrative of everybody's situation that was going on. Just using my music to be like a staple of expression and art.
For sure, man. So, all right, man. So that's it right there, man. I appreciate you for coming on Midwest Slang and kicking it with me, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my boy.
To you. Let them know what you got coming out. Let them know about your video, where to find you on social media.
Oh shit, yeah, you can find me on Instagram at V__rad. That's 2 underscores, and that's RAD. So V__rad. YouTube V-Rad for now, but I'm changing my rap name to Vell. So that's what it's gonna be from now on, Vell. So I'm dropping a video tonight, Codeine. It's gonna be on my upcoming tapes volume 1. So I want to see how I do when I drop it. I shot with a raw ass cameraman. His name Nick Shannon. Like he tough. He tough. Sure. But yeah, that's it so far for me.
Okay, man. Well, appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Yes, sir.